I'm here with amazing people today. I'm going to let you guys just introduce yourselves really quickly.
I'm Arabella Weaver.
I'm Wesley Weaver.
The amazing Weavers.
Yeah, the happy Weavers.
I know, it's so amazing. Well, first, I want to talk a little bit about the amazing work you guys are doing in Intercession City, and I really love that community, and I just want to talk a little bit about some of the amazing things that you guys are doing throughout your organization in partnership with us, and also a little bit of history. Let's start with the history.
Yes.
Because I heard your dad actually helped with Intercession City. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, in 1935, my father came down with the founder of Intercession City. Her name was Bishop O.C. England. And they established a city of prayer, 24/7 prayer, which lasted around 13 years.
Wow.
But it fell and through division. And so Intercession City used to be the fastest growing, the most prosperous city in Florida. But then it reversed, and now we're trying to come back and rebuild the city and make it a better place.
That's amazing. Well, it's so great to see you come back to actually make an impact in Osceola County and make the difference. And I remember when we first met, your biggest passion that I loved the most was saying, listen, we grew up, I know about intercession. I want to make a difference within the community, because sometimes people forget and they don't come back.
Yeah.
So that's a huge example.
Yeah, I
for
lived
that.
here in Intercession City until I was 3 years old.
Wow.
And I left, and after 70 years, came back.
Right back.
Yeah,
Well, but
to
that's
put
what
something back into the city. Yeah.
Correct, and that's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
We always want to give back to our communities
back,
and do the
yes.
importance to us. Tell us a little bit about what we're doing in collaboration with the Civic Center and how that has been formulating with providing services in Intercession City.
Well, I'm honestly, I'm super excited about the Civic Center. I didn't think I would be, but we've been, using it off and on for a long time.
Yes.
But when the county took it over, when they purchased it, they remodeled it. And we were just like, yay, because we had been doing different things, but it really was in disarray. It needed repairing. And so now it's where we can do so much more and be proud of it, So we had the library came in to do digital literacy teaching. Teaching our community how to use a computer, how to even use their phone. Very important.
Yeah.
And then we have the little library coming in, which is a little tiny house that they're going to be.
Right.
They're decorating
it like
with a little box.
Yeah.
They're putting outside, and then we also had some what we call community affairs day.
Yes.
My background is in social work.
Yes.
So,
as we heard today.
Yeah, and so I'm just super excited when it comes to any kind of redevelopment. I mean, that's just really my heart. I love seeing where we can take a city or something that's kind of been, disarrayed or what have you. The bigger things, the bigger companies come in, and the little mom and pop things kind of die out. I love the redevelopment of that, because that's the foundation of our whole nation, is the little mom and pop stores,
Correct.
And so, but seeing what is happening now and seeing the difference in the city, we've been there now 6 years.
Right.
And just really getting to know the people and actually seeing community come about among the people. Well, one of the things that we have been doing is we have been serving the community a hot meal every Thursday for the last 2.5 years.
Wow.
And so, but what's been so special about that is they come and we don't just hand them a plate.
Right.
We fix it and we have it sitting there, and then we say, no, have a seat, know. And we Wesley gives a word of encouragement.
Wow.
And then we give them their plate, and they sit around and eat.
Yes.
And it's become like family now, community now. We've come a long ways.
No, it's true, because I remember, I've always been, since I became commissioner, I said, wow, Intercession City, we cannot forget that community. It's an amazing, thriving community. And the families that live there are senior citizens.
Yes.
So it was just like amazing that you guys came along and said, you know what, we're going to do this, and we're going to collaborate, and we want to partner. Because if it doesn't take leadership like you folks, then nothing really happens. It's difficult, you know. So for me, as a commissioner, be in the face, it's so important to find and work together with people like you.
Right.
And that's what I think people forget sometimes. It's not me, it's you, and it's the community, as you just said, coming together to work together for themselves and seeing what they need. Because through you, I go and I say, wow, these services are great. And then you say, you know what, Peggy, we can do this idea. We can do this new idea. And I'm like, great, let's do it. And so talking about more the future and how we're going to bring more of those services for the folks, that's what it's truly about.
Well, I tell you, Peggy, this morning we had a meeting with Early Learning Coalition, and they actually contact us. They're talking about putting it's called a learning hub.
Oh.
They would like to put a learning hub in the Civic Center, which is where the community can come bring their kids and what have you. And it's just like 10 by 10 space where they just sit up and they just read books and learn. And I think that's so wonderful.
That's great. Again, community effort and working together with different organizations.
I just thought that was wonderful that they would think of us. That's what I said. Thank you for thinking about us.
Well, and you know, it speaks to your leadership. Really, it shows that you're making a difference. Because when people other organizations start reaching out to you because they want to collaborate, because they're like, wow, the Weavers, they're doing amazing in the Civic Center. Let's join them. Let's do something over there. So, and it's because of your leadership. So I thank you for that. I think that that's what is important. For the county, I know we always thought, okay, Intercession City needs so much work. So for you guys being there is what kind of took it to the next level.
You know, we're also planning a preschool there because the founder, she brought orphans with her when she came.
Wow.
So that was a big part of, you know, where the city begun. You know, and the orphans they just restructured and rebuilt the city.
Let's talk a little bit about more future plans, because I'm excited that we've been talking now for a couple of years that the idea is, hey, we want to grow into a wonderful community center.
Right.
So the county has purchased now 3 of the lots. We also have the fire station, of course, there, the old fire station that's not in use, but what we want to do is now get a little bit more space and then create a community center. What's your vision on that?
I just think it's the most wonderful thing, honestly. And when you talk about a one-stop or a community center, that is something that can be available.
Yes.
You know, and then services like they're getting SNAP, and the Medicare and the Medicaid and all these different little things. If it's in one location, it just makes a tremendous difference.
100%, and that's really the goal, because Intercession City truly needs a true community center. Right now we have the Civic Center, which is fine, we're using it, but I think as we grow, and the idea in the future is we need a community center where people could meet and have educational opportunities, have the assistant programs, filling out forms. I mean, it's funny because even folks sometimes are living on their own. They may need just help for reading their mail and going through it. What does it mean? What is it? So like all those programs is something that you guys will help bring.
Peggy, when you first came into here as our commissioner, we met you in 2018.
Yes.
And we had this vision for Intercession City, but you also had that vision. And so we put our visions together. And all those other needs, of Intercession City, the one-stop needs, like the social services, and drug prevention and all the medical and the housing and the education. All of those things were your ideas. So,
it was very
been
similar.
it's been fun working with you on making Intercession City a better place.
Putting a puzzle together is always difficult, right? And I think that when you're putting a puzzle together, there's strengths in every person, and the leadership of the people coming together is what's important. And that was what we were able to do. And you're right, like so many years ago when we met, it was like we were talking about the ideas, and I was just like, that's exactly what we need to do. Yes, I want to do that.
Exactly.
And it takes a local government. I think sometimes people think, oh my God, government's not going to help or not do, but leadership does make a difference. And when someone from the community like you, I am open to saying, let's do it. Let's just try. Let's see what happens. And it's great that we're able to do it in Osceola.
And we couldn't do what we're doing now without the partnership with
of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course. And that's what I'm saying. It takes a village, including the community and including the county. So we're going to continue doing the hard work. But before we go, I want to again congratulate you
for
winning the Women's Warrior Award of the Year. year?
Who?
This
It
is
was
for the whole
always
year.
There's somebody else named Arabella. You know?
It was you. And so,
It's just
you
so
know,
amazed.
but you are honored to get that. I'm honored to give it to you. But you know what?
Appreciate it so
it is
much.
because of your hard work. And as a woman warrior, I think you're the best fit for that.
We
Thank you
will.
again for joining me today. And
Oh,
again,
sure.
congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
deserve it.
Thank
You really
you
do.
so
And
much.
I don't forget you. I mean, it's Women's Warrior, so I had to, you know, but maybe there'll be a
Maybe
Man's
the
Day.
men's warrior.
But no, I want to thank you both for your hard work, for your dedication, and for your dedication to the community and to us as a commission and to the
absolutely.
to the county. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Choudry,
Thank you
for all
so
that you've done for
much.
us. We
Oh
It is
my
my
goodness.
pleasure. And
So
we're going to
much.
continue struggling forward.
Yes, we are. We
Thanks,
are.
guys.
Thank
you so much for joining us. You met the Weavers, the amazing Weavers, I always say. If you want to learn more, please just go ahead to Osceola.org. Look me up. You could send an email, and I'm happy to put you on our email list, which actually gives you access to all those events that we do, including our intercession.
Yeah.
And you could come and join us. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.